Hey, what's up, YouTube? We're back again with some more music reactions. This is Marvin, by the way. I'll be your curator for the next couple of minutes while you watch. So, anyway, this video is a little different. This is my first time kind of doing something like this. I was reading on YouTube and saw some comments just from different social media things that I watch. And for some reason, I'm seeing that there's some tension between Kendrick Lamar and Lupe Fiasco. So Lupe Fiasco, I think, addressed this not too long ago on his Instagram, and was talking about, like, I don't think there's any real beef like that. It's mainly potentially fans or whatever, but they always want to put them in, like, against each other at odds. So Lupe is just like, yo, like, I think I'm a better rapper. He's a better performer, and an artist. You know what I'm saying? But as far as rap goes, I think I got him. What you're supposed to do. You're a rapper. You're supposed to have that confidence, right? I don't see anything wrong in that statement if that's what he's saying. But at the same time, I love Kendrick Lamar. I love and respect his music. You know what I'm saying? The message he puts out and the way he puts the stuff together, definitely more poetic, you know what I'm saying, in terms of rapping ability and stuff. Like, I don't know. So here's what I wanted to do. Like, I've been watching the Versus challenges and stuff like that, or not even challenges, celebration of music on Versus on Instagram since it started, back in, what was that, March or April or whenever they started doing that. So I wanted to kind of do my own little verses. Nothing too crazy. I wanted to pull up a couple of songs, like one song by Kendrick and one song by Lupe, playing back to back, and then like just see which one I think is better. You know what I'm saying? And the songs that I chose, I'm gonna do. It was hard for me to decide. I'm gonna do "Mural" by Lupe Fiasco, and then I was also gonna do, and this is the chart. This is the part that kind of, it's hard for. I love so many Kendrick Lamar songs, but I'm gonna do "Sing About Me." Or is there a better song? We'll find out. "Sing About Me." I'm gonna do "Sing About Me." Both longer songs. Both times to kind of give them some time to like hear the bars and stuff like that. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see if this works, and if it don't work, then I might not ever do this again. But I just want to try it. You know what I'm saying? See what this sounds like. So first song I'm gonna play is Lupe Fiasco, "Mural," and I put up the lyric video that way I can follow along and just kind of see which one that I think is better. So at any rate, let's check this out. "Mural," Lupe Fiasco. Before I start, I do pause throughout the video. So if I see a bar, if I hear something like I need to react to, I'm gonna do it. Just to let you know. And if this isn't for you, go ahead and jump out now. That's okay. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I won't get mad because I won't know, so it won't matter. But anyway, let's get to it. I love that beat on the background. Yeah, that beat's nasty.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Raw chemicals, vitamins and minerals, and Vicodin within the tubes wrapped around the arm. To see the vein like a chicken on the bond. Top cat chat, let's begin another yawn. Let's fly in sausage cheese, or is it chicken palm? But roosters don't fly like boosters don't buy. So what powers cowards to get them to the top? Just to fall asleep, listen in the Bach. The ribbon in the sky is the ribbon that I drop. Dribbling the eye across the prism of a clock that lacks meaning, but racks up stacks of fat reading to catch chief and wrapped up plants from trap dealings.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. The lacks meaning, but racks up stacks of fat reading. A fat reading? Is that right? Anyway, they catch cheap and wrapped up plants from trap dealings. yeah, talking about weed and stuff. Obviously, they catch Chief and wrapped up plans from trap dealings. But the ribbon in the sky, kind of like in my opinion, that's probably like a Stevie Wonder reference, Stevie Wonder bar right there, which is dope. Talking about the ribbon in the sky is the rhythm. Is that rhythm or rhythm? The rhythm that I drop, dribbling the eye across the prism of a clock. I can't even talk. Good night. But yo, bars right there. Come on, man. Cypher bars too, man. This ain't just your average bars right here. Come on, man.
Now what's the coffin with a scratch ceiling? And what's the talking without the match feeling? That's Barry living and cherry picking every.
That right there, I just caught. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's a coffin with a scratch ceiling? Like if you was buried alive. And what's the talking with the matching? That's buried living, buried alive. Okay. And cherry picking.
Lemon from your berry system, then proceed with the pack feeding. When I was young, I had visions of another world. Sneaking looks at the porn stash of my brother Hurl. Incense smoke made vortices and other curls. Casting calls from porn films and ad space for rubber girls. I like my pancakes cutting swirls. Moroccan moles and undercover squirrels.
Moroccan moles and undercover squirrels. Moroccan mole and undercover squirrels. So undercover squirrel, I think, is like the Rocky and Bullwinkle reference. Moroccan mole, I think, is also from Rocky and Bullwinkle because that's that might be the bad guy. Hold on, let me look it up because now I'm curious. Moroccan mole, and I might edit this out just because I don't want to take it too long while I'm researching. Moroccan mole.
I like cartoons.
Oops, sorry. Yo, that's the Moroccan roll. Oh, okay. I remember him. I definitely remember him. And Secret Squirrel. So that's a whole different show. That ain't Rocky and Bullwinkle. That's their own show. Okay. Okay, that's the classic joints. I remember that show.
Southern cities with large moons, faith healers, ex-female drug dealers, and art booms. Apologize for my weird mix. What tastes like hot dogs and tear drips, and looks like pantomime and clear bricks, and smells like shotguns and deer piss. They on a hunt, kinda salty that I'm going hard. First part of a party that I throw in pods. 1 minute you playing pool, next minute you throwing darts. But that's how you do with a party that you throwing bars. I run the gambit like I'm throwing cards. Popular mechanics to overdosing hard.
If you didn't catch that Gambit bar, I don't know where you been at because that's the X-Men right there, man. Because I'm Gambit, because I'm throwing cards, man. If they ever do that movie, that shit's gonna be dope. But yo, so far Lupe is murdering this joint right here, man. So many references, so many bars and stuff like that. Come on.
Paint cold pictures like Nova Scotia landscapes. Nerd gang, McMandelbrot sets when we handshake. A word game back up, playing that can damn lakes back up. The word playing that the man states means I can still be the man if the dam breaks. And when demand breaks, some reflections what they can't face. But Pyrrha still treat the mirror like it's a fan base. The unfettered veteran, the eagle feathered man of medicine that hovers above cities like weathermen or maybe weather woman. Whatever better to tell you weather coming. I prefer girls to rain all over the world, and not rain like Rain Man, or rain like rain dance, or rain like a slight chance of rain when it's rain, and or rain like deer slaves to Santa Claus slave man, but rain like queens that reign over made man.
Come on, he's playing with the words, you know what I'm saying? Playing with the meanings of the same word, like rain and rain and rain and rain, you know what I'm saying? All the different versions of it. Come on, man, that's clever as hell. You can't knock that.
And not queen like queen killer, Rhapsody Bohemian queen, but queen like white glove wave hand. And not wave hand like it's a heat wave, so you make a fan by waving your hand. I'm talking wave like you saying hey, man. And not hate for horses and horses like you almost voiceless. You gotta treat your vocal cords like it's a fortress, and treat every single one of your words like reinforcements. And especially when you record.
Oh, he said treat every one of your words like reinforcements, man. Words have power and meaning right there. Talking about, you gotta treat your vocal cords like it's a fortress. You know what I'm saying? Keep your voice safe, because like if your voice isn't protected, meaning what you say and how you say it isn't protected, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose your voice, which means you lose your ability to influence others and communicate. and talk about issues. You know what I'm saying? You got to treat your voice safe, man. Because if you can't talk, it's really hard to communicate. Not saying it's impossible, because there's other ways to do it, but this is the most effective way and the oldest way. You know what I'm saying? More straightforward way. You say how you say, and you mean what you mean. And when and when he's talking about reinforcements, that's what he's also saying. You back up what you say with your words, right? Before actions kick in. So anyway, let's go. Come on, Lou.
Cause that's the portion that's important. When I was reporting that I was poor, but now I'm more than. It's still hooker heels on my sugar hills and sweet spots. Crying shames make margarita rims from cheek tops. Deep plots and floor to ceiling windows for my pea pots. A little scene, swift as sickle swings to make the wheat drop. In 100 words for them hummingbirds that like to eavesdrop and fan out like peacocks with a parakeet that beatbox. So the sun rise when the beat drop and the sun dies when the beat stops. Then it unties, then it relocks, then it relapse, then it detox, then he back like a heat pack on his kneecaps at the weak spot.
Oh, come on, man. The wordplay right here is crazy, and the flow pattern is crazy. I can't even do it. I'm not going to try. But he's on point with this right here. You know what I'm saying? Everything's on point with the beat. You know what I'm saying? Flawless right here. Flawless.
Cause he want what we got, like, yeah. Forge poetry like a young honorary Morrissey, then spit it to the golden locked thoughts who like they porridge all watery, not scorching nor sorbity from the still orbiting sorcerer sorcery coming down gorgeously. Just like a Stacey Dash waterfall, a more torturing, a waterboarding Barbie doll, a river of women like Brazilian carnival, swimming in feminine bikinis made out of barbasol.
He says swimming in the feminine bikinis made out of Barbasol. You know what I'm saying? The Barbasol, you know what I'm saying? The shaving cream. So you already know some smooth bikini lines or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back up a little bit. He dropped the Stacey Dash waterfall, bar in there like that. A more torturing bordering Barbie doll, river of women like a Brazilian carnival. You know what I'm saying? And he had to bend the word to get it to fit in the rhyme scheme. But either way, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody give them the volleyballs. If you love her, don't ever send her to Molly Malls. Homie, if she lonely, she might end up in Macaulay's claws. Coming out the closet over goblets down at Mardi Gras. The fame, champagne, walk of shame, lobby car. My rap position was black condition and activism. Ammunition for abolition missions, attacking systems. But they not after listen, less is dropping no Activision.
I like how he put the activism and Activision together. You know what I'm saying? Activision being the video game company. You know what I'm saying? Ammunition for abolition missions, attacking systems, but they're not out to listen unless it's dropping on Activision. So he's talking about the culture too, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like, some of these kids ain't listening, you know what I'm saying, unless it's like a video game or something like that they can really jump on. Otherwise, they're not even paying attention. So that obviously is talking about what's going on right now too, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the fame champagne walk of shame lobby call. My rap position was black condition and activism. So yeah, he's talking about himself, talking about my rap position was black condition and activism. That's stuff that he's talking about. He's talking about the black condition and being an activist. Ammunition or abolition missions, attacking systems. You know what I'm saying? But they're not out to listen. But see, he's talking about the culture right now too, how they're not listening to what, conscious rap. Unless they talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's talking about unless they on some video game shit. Come on, bro. He's like, talking about, man, you ain't woke like that. But you may not be as woke as you think you are.
Are we apps or are we bodies filled with apparitions? Operating applications stuck inside an Apple prison. Chicken hacking download updates that lack religion. Or are we more than soil tainting, disloyal changelings, preoccupied with boy and goyle, chasing and foiling others royal saintings. I sit back and watch the world through eye holes in my oil paintings. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
That visual. Yeah, I just had the image of that. Like, have you ever seen them cartoons where they're like, you got the eyes looking through the wall and it's got the oil painting up front? You know what I'm saying? Oops, hit my mic. You know what I'm saying? You hear the oil painting up front and it's like the people peeping through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go on the haunted mansion and you feel like the walls is watching you, but it's somebody behind there looking. Like, that's what he's talking about right there. I sat back and watched the world through the eye holes in my oil paintings. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting back in the cut.
Unless you Virgin Mary, nothing do it but the trust. Believe all that. unless you judge. Life is not a dictionary, it's a thesaurus. And I feel like a missionary to a clitoris, the water bearer air of tradition.
He said, it's not a dictionary, it's a thesaurus, and I feel like a missionary to a clitoris. You know what I'm saying? Like missionary sex or whatever. Like, come on, man. Bars. The water bearer air.
That I swear to never change my chair position or conditions of my porridge. Submission for sedition against the religion of a chorus. Keep them golden weed thieves out the motherfucking forest. As I perform a nerd storm, I prefer my pictures in word form. Bury the hatchet like how a bird born. As I paint cold pictures like Kool-Aid face and condensation, having conversations with flavorful combinations, slave to my concentration. So that's OJ the Juice Man meets OJ with 2 hands and 2 gloves. That's too snug to judge who was who drew blood. And Lupe, look at all these toucans in a cemetery full of tomahawks, giving middle fingers to the pigeons doing somersaults. Road runners don't fall off cliffs, they run across anomalies by the colony, flukes by the reservoir. While in pursuers end up as poofs on the desert floor. Levitating youths who know the truth of where the fountain hides. Buckaroo roofs painting tunnels onto the mountainsides. 1,000 parts a pound, a heart, an ounce of eyes, an ounce and out of doubt and mouth.
What the hell was that? 1,000 parts a pound of heart. An ounce of eyes. Okay. 1,000 parts a pound of heart, an ounce of eyes. I don't know what that means, and that's okay. I don't have to know everything. I'm not gonna catch every bar. That's cool, but it definitely helps with songs like this where you can catch some of the references. You know what I'm saying? Like the line before that, I'm not gonna rewind it because it's already a long song, but I caught some of those references because they're talking about pop cultural stuff. You know what I'm saying? Chocula counts like right below here. I'm about to get to that here. Let's go.
Pronounces out accounts of lies.
Talking about Count Chocula, you know what I'm saying? The cereal, by the counts of the refrigerator, you know what I'm saying?
Chocula counts by the counts of 5. Refrigerator roof full of animals and monsters. Incinerator shoots in the manual for Contra.
Yeah.
Assorted memories from my childhood. Absorbing energy from the wild woods. Electronic combat, Konami signed contract. Chinese chalk killing cucarachas on contact. Chicago, spread gun aficionado. Efficient spitting, bridging divisions isn't Chicano. Who's the boss? If it isn't Lisa Milano. Do the cough, ninja mission.
Who's the boss if it isn't Alyssa Milano? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The Who's the Boss references, you know what I'm saying? Little Alyssa Milano at the time. Dudikoff, Ninja Mission into the Congo. I don't know what that is.
Into the Congo, polarized envy of the older guys. Black Obi Shinobi hitting Keno in the face with all my throwing knives. Sub-Zero guiding, hiding, riding in the pack as well. Sound Village, Leaf Village, Wolf Spirit, magic spells. Yeah. Dodging rain and catching hell. Face seers need samurais to catch the L. Special research vessels made for catching whales. Fillet of fish, ship, sea shepherd, peppered with extra cells. Rewrite history, liberty needs a better bail. Maybe harder irons and carbon fibers that never fail. Smarter science mixed with our art alliance, a fairy tale. Or maybe just a metal pail you hit with steel tools. To announce you've had enough and dropping out of SEAL school. Just like trout jumping out they house to let their gills cool. Cuba scuba couldn't take the temperature of my skill pool, yeah. Said it feels cool to kill fools. Slipping through the cracks like when you try to grill gruel. Techno Viking water bottle when not following pill.
He said Techno Viking water bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like the Techno Viking dude with the, you know what I'm saying, the dude with the 6-pack or whatever that was like walking down the street, you know what I'm saying, with the water bottle or whatever. Like that shit, you know what I'm saying? But yo, like there's so many bars in here. So here's what I think this song is, and maybe y'all can correct me. Like he pretty much like, this is almost like cypher verses. You know what I'm saying? If you go into a cypher, you got to have some bars ready to go. It don't have to really mean too much outside of just being like sounding good. You know what I'm saying? Something you can just drop. So that way, like people know you can rap and you can show up and do your thing. So this might be like a compilation of just cypher verses that he did, would be my guess. You know what I'm saying? Like he just went in there and just like, yo, I got this book of rhymes right here. And these bars are good. I just can't really fit them into a song. I don't want them sitting on the shelf. So I'm going to put these joints together and put them out as one song. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're leftover bars from different albums or different songs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or it could have just said, hey, like I'm going to just rap like this. Like, as you know, Lupe's a freaking genius. You know what I'm saying? Like he just is, you know? So, yo, but so far, love this song.
Rules will have you off the throttle when you should be modeling chill mood. Roller skate maker, you just cobbling wheel shoes. Overweight taster, king's food that kills crews. Oblivious featherweight baker who autograph cakes whenever his quill moves over your milieu. Simple as a Buddhist monk in the temple, standing in some hill grooves with the abbot, practicing stillness. Real still till he realizes realness. Defeat Samsara, achieves nirvana and brilliance. Yeah.
Yo. Give it up for Lupe Fiasco in the building, y'all. Lupe's here. You know what I'm saying? The champ is here. Well, that's not John Cena. Anyway, so Lupe Fiasco, obviously. I chose that song because I know that's like one of the denser lyrical songs that he has. And I was just trying to see if I could like pick out some more bars because I've heard the song before, but I wanted to go back and just re-listen to it and see if I could pick more stuff out of it because I haven't heard it in a long time. And it's obviously a long song. It's 8.5 minutes song or almost 9 minutes long. What I'm going to do is play Sing About Me, 7-minute long song. This is by Kendrick Lamar as well. And like I said, I just wanted to kind of compare these two artists together because obviously I know they're different artists. Like, it is what it is. But for the people that are trying to put them against each other, like the main reason of this is because I just want to see what song is better. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's subjective. Music is, music is interpreted because it's art. It's just how it is. So that's okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen to Kendrick Lamar Sing About Me. And then at the end, I'll give a recap of both songs, how I feel. And then I'll leave it up to y'all. See what you guys think about it. If you rock with me all the way through the end of this, hopefully you watch the whole video. I'm going to put it together, and then tell me what you think. So without further ado, let's check it out. Also found the lyric video for this song too.
When the lights shut off and it's my turn to settle down, my main concern, promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me. I said when the lights shut off and it's my turn to settle down, my main concern, promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me.
I woke up this morning and figured I'd call you in case I'm not here tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can borrow a peace of mind. I'm behind on what's really important. My mind is really distorted. I find nothing but trouble in my life. I'm fortunate you believe in a dream. This orphanage we call a ghetto is quite a routine. And last night was just another distraction or a reaction of what we consider madness. I know exactly what happened. You ran outside when you heard my brother cry for help. Held him like a newborn baby and made him feel like everything was alright in a fight he tried to put up, but the type of bullet that stuck had went against his will. Last blood spill on your hands, my plan's rather vindictive. Everybody's a victim in my eyes. When I ride, it's a murderous rhythm, and outside became pitch black. A demon glued to my back, whispering, get him, I got him, and I ain't give a fuck. That same mentality I told my brother.
Let me pause right there. So, obviously he's, watching his friend die or his brother die, like he say, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's got to hit you a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot. So, he's just giving you the honest truth. Like, I'm about to go and figure out who did this to my people.
Not to duck. In actuality, it's a trip how we trip off of colors. I wonder if I ever discover a passion like you and recover the life that I knew as a youngin' in pajamas and thunderlons. When thunder comes, it rains cats and dogs dumb. Niggas like me never prosper. Prognosis of a problem child. I'm proud and well devoted. This Pyru shit been in me forever. So forever I'ma push it wherever, whenever.
Yeah, he's talking about that gangbang life, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the Pyrus. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's talking about real life. This is real life stuff on the streets out there.
And I love you cause you love my brother like you did. Just promise me you tell this story when you make it big. And if I die before your album drop, I hope.
Promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me. I said when the lights shut off, then it's my turn to settle down. My main concern. Promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me.
You wrote a song about my sister on your tape and called it Section 80. The message resembled Brenda's got a baby.
I like that right there. Section 80, of course, being Kendrick's like one of his earlier projects. I don't even, was he still going by Kendrick at that point? Or I know his old name was K Dot at the time. It may have been K Dot at the time, but either way, like Kendrick Lamar doing his thing back in Section 80. The message resembles Brenda's Got a Baby. So yeah, like Tupac song, classic joint. You know what I'm saying? Check it out if you've never heard Brenda's Got a Baby. Do that, please. But it's dope to me, like the way this song is constructed. You know what I'm saying? Just reading ahead a little bit. So I don't want to go. Let's just hear the song. Let's go.
What's crazy was I was hearing about it, but doubted your ignorance. How could you ever just put her on blast and shit? Judging her past and shit. Well, it's completely my future. Her nigga behind me right now asking for ass and shit. And I'ma need that $40 even if I gotta fuck, suck, and swallow him. The parking lot, Gonzalez Park, I'm followed by a married man and father of 3. My titties bounce on the cadence of his tingling keys. Matter of fact, he my favorite cause he tipped me with ease. He got a cousin named David and I seen him last week. This is the life of another girl damaged by the...
See, that's the poetry right there. You know, talking about the life of somebody on the street like that. She was either that or she's like a stripper or something like that, or just a escort of some sort. You know, talking about my titties bounce on the cadence of his tingling keys. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever tune he's playing, she's going. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows that's, you know, where the money's coming from. She's trying to get the money out the dude, and the dude's talking about he's married, father of 3. You know what I'm saying? So obviously he's there just to, you know, have sex with a girl. It looks like, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's real life situations. That stuff really happens. Matter of fact, he my favorite because he tipped me with ease. You know what I'm saying? Like ease isn't easy. Like he's easy, always come out of the pocket and tipping money. So this may be like more of a either a stripper / escort type of scenario. But anyway, let's get back to it.
System. These foster homes, I run away and never do miss them. See my hormones just run away, and if I can get them back to where they used to be, then I'd probably be in the denim of a family gene that showed women how to be woman. Or better yet, a leader. You needed to learn something, then you probably need to beat her. That's how I was taught. 3 niggas in one room. First time I was tossed, and I'm exhausted. But fuck that, sorry for your lost shit. My sister died in vain, but what point are you trying to gain if you can't fit the pumps I walk in? I'll wait. Your rebuttal a little too late, and if you have an album date, just make sure I'm not in the zone, cause I don't need the attention, bring enough of that on my own. And matter of fact, did I mention that I physically feel great? A doctor's approval is a waste of time, I know I'm straight. I probably live longer than you and never fade away. I'll never fade away, I'll never fade away. I know my fate, and I'm on the ground for this cake. I'ma get it or die trying. I'm eyeing every male gender with intentions of buying. You lying to these motherfuckers talking about you can help them with my story. You can help me if you sell this pussy for me. Now don't ignore me, nigga. Fuck your nigga bullshit.
So right there, like, you know what I'm saying? Found out maybe she brought something home she couldn't fight back. You know what I'm saying? Out in the streets living that life. And, you know, you can catch anything on the streets. You know what I'm saying? It might be AIDS or some sort of STD or something like that. And something can kill you from, you know, just trying to live fast and make money. You know what I'm saying? And then she faded away. Like that was her fading off at the end of the track. You know what I'm saying? Or the end of that verse. So, yo, that's crazy right here. Like,
When the lights shut off and it's my turn to settle down, my main concern, promise that you will sing about me, promise that you will sing about me. I said when the lights shut off and it's my turn to settle down, my main concern, promise that you will sing about me, promise that you will sing about me.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and ask myself, am I really scared of passing away? If it's today, I hope I hear a cry out from heaven so loud it can water down a demon with the Holy Ghost till it drown in the blood of Jesus. I wrote some raps that make sure that my lifeline reeking the scent of a reaper, ensuring that my allegiance with the other side may come soon. And if I'm doomed, may the wound of my mother be blessed for many moons. I suffer a lot, and every day that glass mirror get tougher to watch. I tie my stomach in knots, and I'm not sure why I'm infatuated with death. My imagination is surely an aggravation of threats that can come about. Cause the tongue is mighty powerful, and I can name a list of your favorites that probably vouch. Maybe cause I'm a dreamer and sleep is the cousin of death. Really stuck in the schema, wondering when I'ma rest. And you're right, your brother was a brother to me, and your sister's situation was the one that put me in a direction to speak on something that's realer than the TV screen. By any means, wasn't trying to hold fin to come between her personal life. I was like, you need to be told. Cursing the life of 20 generations at the her soul. Exactly what'd happen if I ain't continue rapping or steady being distracted by money, drugs, and 4-5s. I count lives all on these songs. Look at the weak and cry. Pray one day you be strong, fighting for your rights, even when you're wrong, and hope that at least one of you think about me when I'm gone. Am I worth it?
Oh my goodness.
Did I put enough work in?
Promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me. I said when the lights shut off and it's my turn to settle down, my main concern. Promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me.
Pause right there for a second. So we always talking about, like, if you know what he's talking about in that verse right there, he's talking about, you know what I'm saying, promise you will sing about me. It's an old tradition, like, you know, when somebody dies at a funeral or at their funeral, their homegoing service, whatever you want to call it, people would sing songs or commemorate about them, or even afterwards, you go to the bar and you sing a song for your departeds or your dead homies or whatever, however you want to say it, your loved ones that's passed along. That goes back to, like, I forget, what is that, Viking stuff, you know what I'm saying, when they talk about singing songs to Valhalla and all that, you know, for a warrior's funeral, you sing a song about them, and then you make a song about the battle, or you make a song about the person. That way it's always going to be sung and they're always going to be remembered, you know, because the way the music works and the human brain works and stuff like that, whatever reason, like, audio tones are easier for us to retain, like, in our memory, you know what I'm saying, so it's easier for us to go back and remember certain, you know, certain things like that if you put it to rhythm or to music, you know, and that's why we have so many nursery rhymes, and you remember your alphabet with music, and, you know, A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole thing. So it's like, anyway, just to roll it back to the verse, you know what I'm saying? Promise you will sing about me. You know what I'm saying? If you sing about it, you're less likely to remember when they're gone. And obviously, the last song here, he was like, yo, did I put enough work in? Did I live my life? Did I do everything I needed to do, you know, to be remembered? You know, did I live a good life? And that's always the ultimate question when we check out of here. You know, when he says, when the lights shut off and it's your turn to settle down, my main concern, promise that you will sing about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's beyond poetry. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like a sermon in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just preaching at you in his own, you know, in his own way. So Kendrick Lamar, oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. All right, let's go.
Promise that you sing about me forever. 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 Promise that you sing about me.
Hey, where you about to go? Nigga, the only brother, nigga, right here. Hey, come to the store for a nigga one time. We're on the block right now, my nigga. Like, we right here, man. Nigga, brother, nigga, they just killed the only brother.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. So that was Kendrick Lamar. Sing About Me. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely a personal song with some deep meanings and stuff like that. And he was also flawless in his delivery and his flow, and also in the message. So, you know, the difference between these two songs is obvious, like, straight up and down before we even get into it. Like, the Lupe song with Mural is a rap song. Like, it's just how to rap, you know what I'm saying? Showing off the skill and the ability, and showing off the writing, you know, creativity part to it. Because even though, like, the song is more disjointed, like, there's no overall, like, interlane deep message per se, there's bars in there, so every individual bar is like a punchline. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it has its own meaning in the context of that particular bar. And he's talking about, like, real life, you know, day-to-day stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool because that's sometimes that's stuff that's overlooked in music as a whole, let alone in hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? Just a regular thing. Now on the Kendrick side, these are more personal stories. Like he's talking about real life things that are that have happened to people that either he knew or knew about, and he's recanting their song, their stories in the song. So he's just going back over like the girl that passed away, from probably, AIDS or whatever, that was, either a prostitute or, in that lifestyle. It's her story and he's telling it for her. Talking about Sing About Me. He's singing about that girl and she's gone. Just like the one before it, talking about, my brother got shot. That's the story of somebody else's brother or even him, or maybe it's his brother. I don't know. And then the end part is like he's singing about himself, I believe, where he's like, I just want to make sure I'm doing everything I need to do to be remembered. So, with all that being said, it's hard to really compare these two because they're different artists and different songs and almost different genres in a way. There's conscious hip hop and that sort of thing, but maybe not even that, because I know Lupe has this conscious stuff, and obviously so does Kendrick. So, just with these two examples, like overall, I'm gonna give it to Kendrick. Between these two songs. Maybe this wasn't the best matchup of songs because like this is definitely like, if you're looking for meaning in the song, like Kendrick's got it. Now, in terms of like rapping and bars and so forth, I got to give it to Lupe. You know what I'm saying? Lupe, like as far as the way he put the words together and the way that he kind of blended in and out and stuff like that, I got to give it to Lou, just from a technical standpoint. You know what I'm saying? The way you put the songs together and so forth. Because even though I think this song had more meaning with Kendrick, it's a matter of like, when you look at the bars and the way they're structured, they're pretty straightforward. Like they're built and designed in a certain way to make it easier to flow because it's a story. So of course he wants to be able to like tell you a story as he's going along. So he's not going to go super crazy with triplets and whatever and crazy meanings and stuff like that. He's just going to tell you a story. Whereas, with Mural, his job or his focus probably at the time was just like, yo, I want to bar these dudes to death. Meaning I want to like present the craziest punchlines I can do and put it in an intricate fashion and form to where like, you have to listen to it multiple times to get all the meanings. Cause I'm dropping stuff on here, deep meaningful stuff that's probably just personal to me. But if you know about it, you'll know about it, So overall, like I still got to go with Kendrick. I got to, you know what I'm saying? As far as that part. But Lupe is still one of my favorite artists of all time. So, all right, this is rough. This is rough. I think Lupe had hit the I think he said it right. You know what I'm saying? In terms of rapping abilities, I think I got to go with Lupe. In terms of being a performer and so forth, definitely got to give that to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm torn. I'm not going to lie, I'm torn. So if you guys think anything different, I'm going to put it back to y'all. Anybody that's watching this video this long, one, I appreciate y'all for listening to the Mind of Marvin, because sometimes it's a weird place. And even I don't know where I go to sometimes. So it's all good. And two, if you have any thoughts on this conversation, put it down below. Like, I'd love to see like an actual verses, like have them on Instagram and have them go song for song, and see. Because it's hard to put Kendrick against somebody that's not like somebody that came out before him. Like it'd be like a him against a Jay-Z or him against an OG like that, because contemporary wise, it's always hard to find somebody that's a good contemporary of yours when you're at the top of the game. You know what I'm saying? When you're already there, you're already a legend in a lot of people's minds. At the same time, I can see some of the criticism of Kendrick too, because it's like, if you don't necessarily like what he has to say, or if you're just listening to music for partying or whatever, like he's not going to be your favorite artist. So I get some of that as well. But anyway, I don't want to ramble too much longer. Long story short, I don't know. So if you rock with me this long, hey, I appreciate you for listening. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you guys think in there. And I'm up for the conversation. Like, put in the topics below, and we'll talk about it too. So anyway, this is Smitty, aka Marvin, aka me. I'm up out of here. Y'all behave. Take care of yourself. I'll catch y'all in the next and definitely shorter video. All right. Be good.